Oh my gosh. Hello. If my hair looks a mess, what are you gonna do? Ignore it. Oh my gosh. Things are falling. I have an hour and a dream to get this video done, okay? Asking me why I didn't film this earlier. Irresponsible. Hi. Guess what we're talking about today? We're talking about the amazing, the big L-O-V-E. We're talking about love today, my friends. My hair, I think it looks weird. Anyway, sorry, I had to get that out apparently. The first cute little chat debuted a few years ago, I think, or last year. Let me calm down. I think it was last year. And my very first cute little chat was talking about dating, but it was more so just me like rambling about like my life and my thoughts about dating, etc, etc. How do I navigate the dating space? It was really cute. It was a really cute video. I think that's probably like my most like viewed cute little chat. Loved that. My most viewed cute little chat is me talking about how single I am. Yes, but things have happened. My thoughts have matured. The internet has gotten a lot more interesting. Basically, this is about, I know that having a boyfriend won't complete me, but it would be kind of cute. Like, geez, people nowadays, they have like villainized the idea of wanting love and or a relationship and or a boyfriend or marriage or motherhood, etc. I want to just talk about like, it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. It's okay to want love and to desire it. You see my pants? Yeah, these are my grandpa's pants. It's okay to want love, to desire love, and to still have hope despite what social media is telling you. If you are a girly pop who still desires love and or motherhood or just a boyfriend, whatever, to any degree, this is for you. Chime in, let's talk. If you are a guy, first of all, hi, didn't even know you were here, but you also desire love and marriage, stay. I don't know if I'm gonna have any advice because like I'm not a guy, but like I could, you know, just like take like what like you think you want to hear, right? I don't know. Before I start, because that's the thing that I notice when it comes to like talking about dating, when I see women talking about dating, it's always they're speaking from the man's like perspective. Men should do this. Why don't men do this? Oh my gosh, men are so da 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 da. And I'm like, why are you speaking to men? Shouldn't you as a woman be speaking to other women about what we need to do, not what they need to do? Let the men talk to other men, and if they don't, like, then whatever. Like, me personally, I could care less what a man is saying. What I primarily focus on is what I'm telling myself and how I'm moving, how I'm choosing to navigate like the dating space, not what a man is doing, you know? And not even on some like hate men stuff, because that's not me either, but I'm just like, why am I worrying about what you're saying or like what you want in a relationship? Like, I don't care. There's this AI song that I am kind of upset with. Yep. Let me desire love in peace. I remember it was normal to dream of the perfect wedding day. Some wanted a princess wedding, some wanted a fairy tale wedding, and some wanted even a goth wedding. The wedding aside, the desire of love was seen as something normal. Wanting to share the beauty and the pain of life with someone who just understands you was cute and also expected. Now, not so much, which is weird.
I really wish women would stop getting married. And there's always a
I believe that marriage signifies the ownership of women, and I disagree with it as a concept as a whole.
It's honestly sad to see the strange era we're currently living in, where people feel the need to shame, harass, and just be gross to women for simply wanting love. And what I find very funny is that mainly it's women yelling, degrading, being gross to other women, which is just, that's a whole different conversation that I want to touch on so bad. I was gonna do a cute little chat about feminism, and not like how to be one or like what da da, but how the true meaning of the word feminist and what feminism should used to stand for has changed into something unrecognizable. I am one who loves love. Like, I love love. I think love is so freaking cute. It's iconic. I think marriage is cute. And like, don't even get me started on like motherhood. I think they're just so beautiful and they're just like cute when they're done right. And please don't start with the whole propaganda. Marriage is propaganda. Motherhood is abuse. No. Obviously, trouble still occur. Dumb mistakes will happen, and we, the people in relationships, will always be annoyed, because having a boyfriend or a husband or having children will not fix all of life's problems. That's not how that works, and some people should stop looking at those things like that, because they do. There are people that believe that having a kid will save your marriage or will give you meaning in life, and sometimes it's not the case. Most of the time it's not the case. Marriage is beautiful, love is beautiful, motherhood is beautiful, and the hope you and I have of someday wanting to experience that is beautiful too. Side note, please don't start. I know all my cuties here and love nuance as well. I do too. I am speaking about wanting and desiring a relationship, because sometimes I'll always see that, and then you go in the comments and you see people like, yeah, but platonic love is just the same as romantic, and why do you want... Stop. It's okay for people to still feel hopeful. So this is a space, this is a bubble, walk in. This is a bubble that you can lay all of your hopes and your desires here. You are a romantic, hopelessly like romantic person, and you want to talk about love, this is the video for you. So let's talk about some myths social media states about love and relationships, because there is a lot. People think that once you get into a relationship, you immediately lose yourself, that your life is meaningless, that you've given up on all of your dreams. They think you're a loser. They think that you're being helpless. They think that you're a victim. They believe that you don't have any control over what you do with your life, and that you've just given up everything to like date or be a mother. And they also believe that you are male-centered. Do I believe any of those? Entering nuance in the conversation, sometimes for some people in relationships that does happen, but it's not because of the relationship. It is primarily because of the most of the time it's because of who they're with, and also their own thoughts and morals and opinions about themselves. Because you let me get in a relationship and I'm about to lose myself. No. Ew, having a boyfriend is so political. I remember when I first saw that. Oh my gosh, wait, not having a boyfriend is political. I'm so sorry. The comment was actually, ew, having a boyfriend feels so Republican right now. That was the comment. I saw that comment around the time where that Vogue article came out, the "Is having a boyfriend embarrassing?" I think it was like a whole bunch of stuff going on. It was that article plus like Nicolandria stuff was happening. So I was just, and then social media people were just saying things, and I was so over it. But I promise you, I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok, because you guys come on here and just say the craziest things that make no freaking sense, but you say them like it's Bible. I just saw a video of a creator talking about the article, "Is having a boyfriend embarrassing?" or something like that. But I was reading the comments and someone was like, I don't know, having a boyfriend right now is given Republican. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And the person commented under their comment and was like, girl, you're too old to be having a boyfriend. What are we talking? Oh my gosh, people on TikTok are not real. I made a cute little chat about that. I was gonna private it, but then I decided not to, because I remember I don't care. So if you want to see it, go ahead. It has all of my thoughts, all of my opinions about that article. To say I was frustrated was an understatement, and it wasn't because of the article. It was women's reaction towards the article, and again what they were saying. Why is your identity immediately tied to you being in a relationship? Yes, I literally just saw a comment that someone said, I'm hesitant to be friends with women who are in relationships because their husband or their boyfriend or their kid is all that they talk about. And I don't know why women move that way. I don't understand why we put this pressure on other women, like, well, you have a boyfriend, so like you must be male-centered. And it's like, why are you tying her identity? Just because she talks about her boyfriend or her husband, just because she loves her children that much and she always talks about them, that doesn't mean that she doesn't have anything else going on in her life. Some people, they do just devote themselves to their family. Is that bad? Depends on obviously the situation. I feel like it's only bad if the family is horrible to her. If the husband is like belittling her and like abusing her, then obviously that's bad. But if they both have such a beautiful, meaningful relationship, why can't her husband be like tied to her world? Like, why does she have to only be seen as like a single? Women nowadays, they're trying to girl boss so hard that it's given like conservative. And now it's on you guys. Like, I don't know, it's like people are trying to dismantle things so much that it doesn't make any sense anymore. And that's how I feel about dating and like love, because on the one hand, I see women like, we don't need men, we don't want you, don't talk to us, don't look at us, don't even breathe near us. Ugh, why is a man here? Shouldn't you go die in a war? And then the very next video I see is women complaining or saying, well, why didn't the man give up her seat? Why don't men approach me? Why don't men like ask for my number? What does everyone want? What exactly does everyone want? There's a lot of contradicting happening in these streets of TikTok. Wait, women are shaming other women? Shocker. I have so many thoughts about that. There's been this shift with women that women have become increasingly a little bit toxic. Do not mention men. I don't want to hear about men. That's not what I'm talking about. I notice whenever you talk about women's shortcomings, women's lack of accountability, they always want to talk about men. I'm not talking about men. I don't care. And obviously men will always, there will be men that you see that talk about women and, you know, you're fat, you belong in the kitchen. It's like, shut up. Women right now are some of the most hateful, judgmental, envious people that I have ever seen as of late. And it's so sad. It is so sad, especially because you'll see a video and then moments where you're supposed to be a girl's girl, people are like bashing you for nothing. Oh my gosh, I just saw a video actually.
Are you recording?
Yes. Pumping gas with the ring.
Pumping some gas.
Ooh, look at that.
I believe the video was of her trying to showcase her ring, and the way she chose to do it was her and her fiance were at the gas station and she was pumping the gas, and I thought it was a cute video. Like, I didn't really have any thoughts about it. I was just like, oh, another like engagement, like. So I went to the comments to comment something. When I opened those comments, I was flabbergasted. I get it. Because I was talking to my mom about this earlier. We're one and the same. If we don't pump our gas, like if there is a man present, like most def, you don't pump your gas. But like me personally, if I see a woman pumping gas, I'm not like, oh, her man is trash. I don't have any thoughts about it. I don't know. But women were in her comments deep, being really rude. No one was congratulating her on her engagement. I think I commented like, congratulations, BB, because women are just so gross right now, and I hate that the grossness is being covered up by sprinkles and girl, and I'm just a girl, we're just so cute, womanhood is just so good. The true identity of most women are being like hidden under, because women are so mean, and I'm like, that's not really girl of you guys, right? Like, I thought you guys were supposed to be supporting each other. why are you guys like bashing on each other? This is like for every community question. Why doesn't X, Y, and Z respect us? Why don't they take us seriously? Why don't they da da da? And I'm like, I think we forget just how observant the world is, and people see how women treat each other. The attack on each other has increased so much. It's like when you see people talk about girls and girls supporting girls, women supporting women, it's like you don't believe it, because you're like, I literally just saw a group of women curse each other out on this last post. So I noticed it's something that a lot of women online don't talk about, or I don't see it enough, and that is just how harmful a lot of women are to each other, especially when it comes to love. A lot of women nowadays, they want other women to not desire love, to not want a boyfriend, to not want to get married, to not want children, while in the same breath they also want those things. They're just not telling you guys that.
I really wish women would stop getting married. And there's always a
I believe that marriage signifies the ownership of women, and I disagree with it as a concept as a whole.
Yes, I am engaged. Yes, I am the same person who made several videos.
How are you, in the name of like feminism, beating down women who want simple things like marriage or motherhood, yet you are uplifting women who do things like sex work? You know, I'm gonna leave that there. Peace be with you with that one. No content single person is talking about relationships 24/7, and I understand it's social media, it's TikTok, so polarizing topics and conversations will always be had. They'll always, you know, get the most views, the most engagement, because people like topics like that. I will take myself as an example. I'm not anti anything. I love relationships, I love men, like whatever, but men do not take up my mind 24/7. They don't. Because why? My heart is open for love, and I am patiently waiting for that to happen, but I don't center my entire existence around men. And there has been a misconception that women that make the whole decenter men content are decentering men, but they're not. If you genuinely have decentered something, you're not talking about it. The perfect example, I think, is Tracy Ellis Ross. She is single and she's kid free, like she's living her best life, and I always find it so interesting how she is the perfect example of what decentering men or content in singleness looks like, yet people always want her to talk about being single and not having children. And I'm like, why? You guys have a perfect example of someone who is very content with her life. I feel like she's open to all that stuff, but she's content. Yet even in her being genuinely content, women still want her to talk about not having kids. And it's like, and mind you, yes, there are evil men. Yes, there is a plethora of evil men out there in the world. And also, yes, there is a plethora of evil women out there in the world. Like, there is no perfect anything. Like, there isn't. And I wish social media would stop rewarding behavior and content like that, because it's not true. And like, I try to always remember that it's social media. Most of these people don't believe like what they're saying. They're doing these things for a check, and even that's still gross. Then I realized there will be moments where the social media talk that I see online, I see it in the real world, and I'm like, I've seen a plethora of women, famous and non-famous, who are so content with being single. They do not desire kids, they don't desire marriage, and not even in like an evil way, and they're still fulfilled and they're still happy. And the reason why I believe them more than people on TikTok is because of their stance on it. If you don't have to talk down on something to not want that for yourself. Does that make sense? There was a point where I didn't think I wanted kids or a husband. I wanted to be the cool auntie. And during that era, I wasn't talking down on women in relationships or women who were mothers, because I didn't care. I was simply just living my own like cute life. So that's why I question women that I see who speak so aggressively about marriage and or motherhood in this like negative sense, and like women shouldn't want that and they should be happy like how I'm happy. And I'm like, well, are you happy? Because like you're yelling at me. This is gonna be a cute little chat where like I welcome all types of conversations. I welcome all types of opinions, because I am curious to what do you guys see when you guys go online, if you are on TikTok or even Reels or Shorts, and you see content surrounding women and dating, motherhood, decentering men. What exactly do you see? Okay, that's your homework. And then it's what I also find really interesting is TikTok is a massive platform. We see all types of relationships. We see relationships where the men are horrible, and we see relationships where the women are horrible, and you're just like, why are you with them? What do you do? There are few cases where genuinely a relationship it's dangerous. It is a dangerous relationship to witness, yet no one says anything. There's no uproar. There's nothing. There's in some ways there's some enabling, but you get a relationship that the husband or boyfriend's kind of a jerk, or he doesn't laugh when the girl wants him to laugh or whatever, and you see the comments of women like, leave him, divorce him, oh my gosh, you're dumb for being with him. And it's like, it's so backwards, and I don't understand, but it's something that I have noticed. Having a boyfriend / being in a relationship is not embarrassing. The loser you're dating is. Yes.
The having a boyfriend is embarrassing conversation is a conversation that I sat out of at the peak of its discussion because I thought that the conversation, what the hell, became very misogynistic very fast. But I also think that this subject is one of the many subjects that prove that two things can be true at the same time. Having a boyfriend becomes embarrassing when you date embarrassing men. If your boyfriend disrespects you, he dogs on you, he cheats on you, he doesn't cherish you, he's really just a dude that you bring places. Yeah, that's embarrassing. But I also think it's equally as embarrassing to put yourself in the position of being in a relationship when you don't need to be. There have been times in my life in which I embarrassed myself by walking into a relationship that I did not need simply because I thought I would look more valuable. The reason I say that this conversation became misogynistic very fast is because I myself had very misogynistic beliefs about women in relationships when I was insecure about my relationship status when I was single. You are not more valuable, more worthy, more beautiful, more interesting because you have a boyfriend. You are all of those things because you are yourself. Now let's apply that to you being single as well. You are all of these wonderful things, in or out of a relationship. And you need to remember that, because a relationship should add to your life. It should not subtract. It should not complete you. It should only add.
Many women are cosplaying confidence and security, and it's interesting. Yes. Women are so funny. Like, they honestly are, because a lot of women are not confident. They aren't, and they don't feel secure in themselves, in their singleness. And because of that, they lash out in many ways, whether it be to another woman, whether it be just men in general. I just find it hard to believe that so many women are genuinely content because of the content that they post. I will use myself as an example. I'm really content with my singleness. I am open to relationship, of course, but I enjoy being single, and my a million hobbies can vouch for that. And I don't waste my time talking about how not having a relationship is better.
It's perfect. You're so much more fulfilled when you're not in a relationship. Like, it's just so, I don't see the point in relationships.
Like, why? If I was genuinely content with my life, then my content, my pictures, my life should show that. So I want you guys to remember that when you watch certain content, whether it be about love or business or race relations, I don't know, just whatever. And if people are claiming to be one thing, see if their life reflects that. I don't have videos or content about me bashing men, because why? Like, why? Are they annoying? Yes, they are. They are super annoying. Like, annoying. But so is everyone else. So now I want to talk about the beauty of finding love. I had to get the negative stuff out the way. Now we're on some cute stuff. I'm a whole person, yet I still desire to have someone to share my cute world with. I want to invite someone into my cute world because that's my choice. I love relationships, and I've always said, I remember when I came back to Christ, I told my parents, I was like, I don't need like a husband. Like, a husband or a man won't complete me. Like, that's not, I'm already whole. Like, that doesn't, you know, people are like, oh, he completes me, da da da. That's not me. The way I choose to look at relationships or dating is, what are you adding to my already iconic life? You know, like, my world in itself is cute. So what are you adding to that? Are you adding more sparkles, or are you adding dust? Like, what are you adding? Because that matters. I think love is beautiful because it also helps you expand your mind and learn how your partner thinks and works.
I think the greatest love is if you can find somebody that opens your eyes and makes you a better person and inspires you to do better things with your life. And that's a great love. Somebody that doesn't just accept you as you are, but helps you and they do that for each other. And they also have their heart in the same place. They have similar goals and similar passions. And yet, because of responsibility to some things, they are not together.
I think people nowadays have a really interesting view of relationships. Again, speaking from the woman's perspective, a lot of women see relationships as men serving you only. There is no give and take. There is no like, well, I'm serving you too, or what can I do for you as well? It's only about me. And then you ask them, well, like, what did you do like for your husband or for like your boyfriend? What? Why should I do anything? What does he need that for? And I'm like, do you like him? It's okay to do things for men. Doing things for men, especially if you are married or in a relationship with them, is vastly different. Them telling you,
get your ass in the kitchen and go cook.
Of course not. Like, hello, no. If you are in a genuinely good relationship, one that you both value each other's thoughts and opinions, why wouldn't you do things for them? You guys would have hated me when I was like, oh my gosh. When I tell you I'm gonna spoil my husband rotten, and because I bake and I cook, oh, if he wants to have a party, I begged. I'm like, please say you want to invite friends over so I can make you a spread. When you genuinely love someone, you want to do things for them. That's not bad. That's not them taking advantage of you. That's you showcasing your love in a different way. And don't get it twisted. You know, like some men are like, what do you bring to the table? Shut up. Don't ask me that question. Learning how to love someone other than yourself, because relationships are selfless. You give yourself to your partner and they give themselves to you, and you guys learn how to gently mold and take care of one another. So me, especially because I haven't had a boyfriend, I know being in a relationship, that will teach me how to love on my person. Seeing what are his quirks, what are his flaws. Yes, because he will have flaws. Men aren't perfect. They're not. And to expect a man to never make any mistake is crazy. To always use a therapy word on like a man's behavior is also insane. People make mistakes. We do. We as women, I know for a fact I will be making a plethora of mistakes when I enter a marriage and a relationship, because I'm not perfect. It would be weird of me to expect perfection from my future husband and or boyfriend when I'm not perfect. We're human. We're human. Being in a relationship, it is about you both learning how to love on each other. And I think when that gets tricky is because someone is resisting that. Independence doesn't mean not appreciating or allowing someone to help you. Yes, that was a big thing that I had to remember, because like I said, I've never had a boyfriend before. I've talked to men and stuff, but like, you know, I don't count that. I am super independent. I am hella independent. And I had to learn, the Lord had to and is continuing continuing to teach me that just by you depending on someone or allowing yourself to lean into their help doesn't mean that you are losing any independence. You're still independent. Like, yeah, you can do anything, but if I bring someone into your life that can help you with stuff, that doesn't make you weak, that doesn't make you like a damsel in distress. That just means you have help now, so you can relax a certain part of your brain because your help is here. Do you guys remember the trend of like, I can turn my brain off when I'm with him? I thought it was a cute trend because I couldn't wait to do that. Like, oh my gosh, imagine I'm at Disneyland with my boyfriend and he's like leading the way, buying me popcorn, buying me ears, and I don't have to like think about, okay, what's next? We have to do this. What time is it? Turn my brain off and look at the stars. Yes, it's okay to allow someone else to carry the burden that I've been carrying. It is normal. That doesn't make you like some weak weirdo. Because there was a shift during like that cute era where some women were just like, ew, yeah, when I see women say that they can turn their brain off, oh, that's so gross. It's so pick me. I think we're just picking up words and throwing them at a wall because that's not what those words mean. It's okay for you to experience that level of comfort and like safety with a man that you genuinely trust, who is genuinely a good person. It is okay. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Let's move on to a definition because you know we love those over here. So, what is love? Love is a complex spectrum of emotions, behaviors, and biological drives characterized by deep affection, intimacy, and commitment. It encompasses everything from the selfless care for others to passionate romantic attraction. Okay, I have to pause because I have class and I still have like a good amount to talk about, so I will come back after my class is over. 안녕하세요. 잠깐만. 죄송해요. 한국어 수업이 끝났어요. 그래서 방금 끝났어요. 그래서 I'm still in my 한국말 mode. So a saying that I see all the time is you don't need romantic love if you have girlfriends, like besties. Girlhood is beautiful. It is womanhood. It's just so freaking beautiful, and I love being friends with women because we are so cute. Healthy women, because we're so cute, and it's just so much. It's just being a girl is fun. Like it honestly is. However, if you are someone that you personally you desire marriage, sometimes platonic love is not enough, and I get so tired of people acting like it is. You can love your girlfriends, you could like, I love you so much, but it is not the same as companionship. The true difference, it genuinely depends on you as a person. Obviously, if you're someone who doesn't want marriage and you don't want marriage, you don't want a relationship, then yes, platonic love is more than enough. It's all that you need. Well, for one, it depends on the individual person's desires. If you want a romantic love / marriage, etc., no amount of besties will fill that place in your heart, and that's okay.
Okay, truly stop shaming women for wanting love. Like, I get telling women to decenter love. Awesome, cool. Definitely, like, a man, a relationship, none of that should, like, ever trump your life and what you want to do. But, like, I don't like when women will get on here, including me, and talk about, oh, you know what, like, I've been single my whole life, or I've been single for a little bit, I want to be in a relationship, and then everyone's like, oh, look inward, no, you only need friends, you only need this, and it's like, platonic love does not replace romantic love. Yes, I love my friends, yes, I love my family, but it's not the same as a partner. And me wanting love, or me wanting, you know, at least something to happen, that doesn't make me, like, I guess, like, less of a woman or less independent, because it's like, no, I'm still pursuing my independence. It's just like, damn, you know, I want a man, like, fuck, sue me, you know?
People have every right to want to be desired, to want love, to want a fairy tale, to be a mother. Like, it's okay to want those things. You're not a pick me. I will be one to tell you that I think it's beautiful if you desire a romantic love, and I hope that you get it someday. You can't make your own perspective, your own reality the standard, because it's not. So that's why I'm like, when people try to do the whole like, yeah, like having best friends is just, it's the same thing as having a boyfriend. No, it's not. It isn't. But you know, for some it's not, and for some it is, which is great. And I think also like the idea of marriage, and honestly not even just marriage, the idea of a relationship has gotten so watered down because of social media. Like, does he buy you things? Did he give you flowers? Did he give you a car? Did he pay for your makeup? Did he buy you a new bag? And it's like, all that stuff is great. Like, sure, yes, your husband, your boyfriend should spoil you, like, but what else is he providing you? Do you feel safe around him? Is he providing security for you? Like, does he understand your way of thinking? Does he help you when you get stressed or if you have anxiety? Does he understand like the little quirks about you? Like, does he handle anger well? Does he handle your anger well? The way I've seen some people talk about their husbands or boyfriends, some women talk about their husbands and boyfriends, I am shocked. I'm like, this girl, she was like, I told my husband, you're embarrassing. Like, I'm embarrassed to like be with you. And she said he nodded because he knew better. What is wrong with you guys? I used to think fairy tales were fake until I realized I can have anything I want. Of course, you can have anything. I got comfortable with the idea of wanting marriage, and I used to have like these ideas of like how I wanted my husband to be, not like look wise, like personality wise and like character wise. And it was always like someone from like the early 2000s. My fairy tales is not Disney, it's like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days type beat. Like, I love early 2000s rom-coms, and I have always wanted my relationship to emulate that. And I used to pray and I would feel embarrassed because I was like, ew, like freaking loser. Like, you want love like early 2000s, like no one's gonna chase you in the middle of the street, Anna. You guys know the movies in the early 2000s, the men were just different. It wasn't like so sexual, it wasn't so like, no, it was more about emotional intimacy. And especially in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, I loved that. I love that movie. But the way that they handled like the love interest back then was just a lot more gentle than like what it is now. Now it's, everything is fast. How quickly can I get you into bed type of fast. The art of actually knowing your partner, I used to always pray about that. And at some point I stopped like feeling embarrassed by that, because I'm like, that's what you should want. You should want someone that knows you on such a deep and personal level that is like greater than sexual intimacy or physical intimacy. Like, you should want someone who on an emotional level just knows you, just like knows everything about you. Like, he knows if you are faking a smile, he knows if you sound overwhelmed over the phone. Oh my gosh, actually that reminds me. Okay, so there's a guy, right, that I want to date with, and he probably didn't even like know he did this, which is like so funny and like so dramatic on my end. I have this thing, I shake a lot. Like, I'm always like bouncing like my leg and like shaking my leg. I don't know why. I have to move it. It makes me feel comfortable. I don't know why. He texted me a comment about my shaking, and he was like, I thought you were gonna like shake away, something like that. And I explained to him why I shake, like why I do that. And then we went to the play. I was again shaking, like my knee, my leg was shaking. And he like leaned over and was like, are you okay? But he was like, are you okay? That small little thing was like standards higher than Mount Everest. Yes. The reason why I think dating and the dating scene isn't hard right now is because the rules of dating haven't changed. If you have high standards, high self-esteem and confidence, dating is not hard. What it is it takes a long time because your standards are so high, and because most people will not meet your standards. I'll use myself as an example. My standards are high, and I refuse to lower them, and I have boundaries because Why? I want the best of the best. My standards. If you do not meet my standards or like my morals or values, then there is no point in me talking to you. I think that's what a lot of women now don't do. I don't think a lot of people, a lot of women, they like to entertain like men. And I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. Because if you know what you want and you're talking to someone that does not give you what you want, what's the point? Like, what? You're literally just wasting your time, like, for real. And sometimes doing it for the plot is not there's no benefit to that. So that's why I think that dating is not hard if you have a clear set of standards. You have high self-esteem and you do not compromise them at all. You do not compromise your self-worth. You will find men that are actually worth your time. That doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. That does not mean that the first man is gonna be like the one. That's not what that means. Everything is a process. Some people get lucky and they meet the one on the first date. Lucky you. But in reality, everything is a process. You have to go through a cycle sometimes. You won't get hurt as much if you have high standards and high self-esteem and confidence, and you just stop entertaining foolishness. Like, you know you're iconic, right? You know that you're pretty, right? So, and you know you have high standards. So why are you entertaining anyone that is not up to your standards, you know? I think trusting Abba will take off the pressure and or sadness that you may experience while you were on this single era. When you have the desire of marriage, sometimes, at least for me personally speaking, sometimes it feels so heavy. I pray and I talk to God. I'm like, yo, he's not here yet, so I'm gonna talk to you. We're gonna chit chat, and I tell him like what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling. Or main one that I always pray about is I pray for a pure love, and I want a gentle love. I want my future husband to be gentle with my heart, our future children's hearts. But yeah, tell Abba, tell whatever you believe in, the type of person you want to attract. And also, the person that you want to attract, you have to make sure you become that. I pray, I hope that women that want to be in a relationship, a healthy relationship, that you remember that men are not perfect. The man that you are meant to be with, he will not be perfect. He may do things that bother you, and you will do things that bother him. That we're all human, we're all annoying, okay? It happens. How I'm navigating dating. Honestly, I'm not really doing much. I'm really not. I've placed my dating in Abba's hands, and I have like left it at that. Men don't approach me. They really don't, and I don't care. My way of navigating it is there is no pressure for me to be in a relationship. I have placed my desires in Abba's hands, and I am trusting him with the outcome of it. And I'm doing my part of remaining open, remaining friendly, and kind of just like going with the flow, and still doing like, you know, my normal life stuff, still sewing into myself by my hobbies or by doing content and, you know, like all that stuff. My life doesn't pause just because I haven't found a husband yet. My life continues on, and when I meet him, my life will still continue. That's how I'm navigating it. I don't do apps. Apps are not for me. Stop listening to people online and start listening to your heart. Yes, I know, I'm online. And you're like, girl, what? I'm encouraging you to listen to your heart. I really think women who want to be in a healthy relationship should put the phone down and get a journal and start talking to yourself. And if you are a follower of Christ, then talk to Abba, journal to Abba. But I think it's more beneficial to listen to what your heart actually wants and not what women online want you to do or want you to think. Babes, I beg and plead to you, to listen and trust your own heart. There is no shortcut to genuine love, and sometimes the road may feel long and lonely. However, remain hopeful. Even me now. I'm a cute single Pringle who desires love so deeply. I've literally had tears in my eyes because I've wanted it so bad. And I have no prospects in sight. I'm talking no one. I still believe in love though, no matter how annoying or hard dating gets. My heart still remains open and ready for the little cutie to come and listen to my daily rants while I complain that he left his sock on the floor again. Love isn't perfect. Love isn't one-sided. Love is choosing to see the best in your partner as they choose to see the best in you too, as you both tackle the challenges life may send your way. Okay? I love you guys so much. Talk to me in the comments. Tell me how you're doing, how you're feeling, and I will see you guys in my next video.